portrait of Captain Frederick Cornewall entered the National Maritime Museum collection in 1960. While the painting had previously been recognized as a work by Gainsborough, when it arrived at the museum it was reattributed to an unknown British artist.
This is the story of a forgotten masterpiece. Since 1960, this portrait of Naval Officer Frederick Cornwall has been held here at Royal Museums, Greenwich. Until recently, it was catalogued as the work of an unidentified British artist, but we now know that it is by Thomas Gainsborough, one of the leading portrait painters of the 18th century. Both the painting and its historic frame are in urgent need of conservation. We are asking for your help to support this work. The identification of Gainsborough as the portrait's artist is not so much a new discovery as a rediscovery. For over 300 years, the painting was recorded in books and historic documents as the work of Gainsborough. When the painting arrived here, the curator at the time jotted a note on its acquisition record. This note expressed the curator's opinion that the portrait was too coarse for Gainsborough. With that one scribbled judgment, the painting was written off as the work of an unknown artist. Since then, it has attracted little attention from art historians and has seldom been displayed. The true identity of the artist might have gone undiscovered were it not for Gainsborough expert.
The painting I'm talking about today is a portrait of Captain Frederick Cornwall, which has very excitingly been reattributed to Thomas Gainsborough. Its recent reattribution has given us the perfect opportunity to bring it out of the stores into the conservation studio, where we've been able to give it a really good condition assessment and also have a closer look at Gainsborough's skill and technique. This artwork, however, does have a number of conservation issues. The first being that the paint layer is inherently unstable. This is most visible in the background, where there are areas of active flaking and loose and vulnerable paint, which it is a real conservation urgency to stabilise and re-adhere these areas. Another issue, which is not necessarily visible on first looking at the painting, is that it is coated in a thin layer of dust, and this is just due to the fact that it has been in store for quite considerable time. Although this is not necessarily visible on first viewing, this does impact the appearance of the artwork and means that we aren't able to appreciate Gainsborough's colours and his paint application as well as we might do if the painting was cleaned.